I spent 10 years working on spatial computing, helping to build the world's first spatial operating system, and this week I'm posting thoughts about the amazing new Apple Vision Pro headset. It's clear that I'm really optimistic about the Vision Pro, which is new for me. I've never been optimistic about the mass market potential, the potential to be a new computing platform of any headset prior to this one. So, what's different about the Vision Pro? Well, as I've tried to outline in previous posts, a headset is a really, really hard bundle of problems. You need lots of bleeding edge hardware, tightly integrated, driven by a bunch of new software that speculatively solves for user experience challenges that aren't completely well understood. The Vision Pro is quite clearly tackling all of this complexity head on in a way that's just different and massively more impressive than any previous headset. But you don't have to search very hard to find people writing long think pieces about how the gestural input won't work, or the experience of wearing the headset is too creepy, or the spatial environment isn't ambitious enough and shouldn't be built around 2D planar windows. Which, I don't know. The whole time I worked on gestural interfaces, I read comments on the internet from people who had watched videos of our systems or had gotten a demo of an academic project that used much less expensive sensors, or had just read an old paper about how gestural interfaces were uncomfortable. And I have to say, we knew a lot about what worked and what didn't, more than people commenting on the internet, because we worked on this stuff every day and then we went home and saw the C++ code in our sleep. Ultimately, the reason we couldn't make mass market gestural interface products was because at the time, the hardware for super accurate, high frame rate, low latency tracking was just too expensive. There wasn't any other limitation. Generalizing from my own experience, it's hard for me to believe the Apple team would be doing public demos of this product if they weren't sure they've solved the big obvious blockers to the Vision Pro being a true platform. It's 2023. We've seen a lot of headsets. Apple appears to have been working on this one for a decade. They didn't rush it to market, and it looks like they've managed to make shockingly few compromises. There will undoubtedly be some things wrong with the V1 release of the Vision Pro, but I doubt any of those things are obvious today to those of us who are watching videos on the internet. Today's music is Road Life from the 2005 Mulgrew Miller Trio album Live at Yoshi's Volume 2. Derek Hodge on bass and Kareem Riggins on drums. Nate Chinin writes that this trio's live albums from the early 2000s suggest the platonic ideal of the modern jazz trio.